First News Sunday continues now, and we are delving into a topic which affects all of our families at some point. It is the topic of caregiving, and joining me to discuss more about it is Gail Sheehy. She is the New York Times best-selling author of the book Passages in Caregiving, Turning Chaos into Confidence. Welcome, Gail.
Thank you.
When it comes to caregiving, sometimes it's for a family member whose health is gradually declining, but at other points it can be for a family member who suddenly takes ill. Can we really prepare for this role?
Well, I think you can, because first of all, you have to get over the idea that you're never going to get older, and neither are your parents, and neither is your spouse. And then have the conversation, you know, with your mom and dad. How would they like to be cared for? Would they like to move out of their home? Would they like to join the village movement? Would they like you to have, you know, do they expect you to give up your life and come and live with them and care? You know, those really basic questions. And then have the conversation with your siblings, because nobody can do caregiving alone. Caregiving
is a very time-intensive and full-time job, almost in and of itself. You know, whether, even if you're not providing that care in your own home, you might be traveling to a hospital or a nursing facility every day.
Or traveling to mom or dad who lives in another part of the country.
Right.
Or it's your spouse. And so you're with them every day. And it's a shock to suddenly have a spouse who's not healthy. But it actually provides for the greatest intimacy in life. I took care of my husband off and on for 17 years as he went through 4 different bouts of cancer. And every time we had a victory, we had the most wonderful years in between.
And oftentimes you can also be taking care of one person, then also be taking care of your children too. So you're pulled in 2 different ends. What advice do you have to someone to stay sane through this all, still have their life?
You cannot do it alone. Don't try. So many caregivers think it's all my responsibility. I'm the one who lives near mom, or, you know, I'm his wife, so I have to, or it's my husband's parents and he's working full time. You have to have a circle of care, and it starts with other family members, siblings. You know, get past the rivalry. You know, you don't have to worry about besting your brother or sister, and bring the men into it. You know, this isn't only a woman's role. Most men would never think of themselves as a caregiver. You know, it's just my mom, I have to take care of her. But bring the men in. They can be wonderful. They're more likely to be very efficient about it, and, you know, hire other people to be part of the care circle. They're not like we are, thinking it all has to be on the woman. And once there is a circle of care, the family becomes closer and more intimate, and you will actually enjoy some of those years. It's both a burden and a joy.
Good tips. Thank you, Gail, for joining us. Again, the book, Passages in Caregiving, Turning Chaos into Confidence, and with November 1st, we begin the Year of the Caregiver.
That's it.
We'll be back with more news and weather after this.